My dreams were to play professional sports, professional baseball. Didn't happen, so I'm playing adult professional rec baseball. I grew up in Hayward, and sports played a big part in my life, yeah, because I grew up in a home with an absent father, so my mom wanted to occupy my time. I have no idea how my mom paid for it, though, because paying for things now, as a parent, it's expensive. So I don't know how she paid for me to play in all these leagues. The rest of the sports that I played were in San Lorenzo, and then it became everything: basketball, volleyball, football, baseball. So sports definitely socially got me acclimated with everyone in my area, even though I didn't grow up there. Baseball was the one sport that was always constant. When you hit a ball really hard at an early age, it's almost like a drug. And it's like you want to keep, it's like you're chasing it. It's like it's the rabbit. Like as far as baseball goes, it was chasing the feeling you get of squaring a ball up. It may not even be a bomb. It may even just be a solid line drive. Baseball's that sport where you can be, quote unquote, like the stereotypical chubby athletic kid or slow athletic kid or scrawny kid, you know what I mean? And slow. But you can be a good baseball player if you have a good stroke. Now, I caught in high school my sophomore and junior year behind one of the best catchers in California. I mean, he was legit. His name was Tony Cuevas. He still lives in the area. I think he's a plumber. Backing him up, my senior year, he's gone. And so we're playing a game in Dublin in the rain, and I throw a ball into the mud on accident. I don't even know how it happened. And I got anxiety like that. It's never happened to me before like that. I mean, I used to have anxiety as a kid. Not anxiety, but worry about if someone's on third, making sure I got it back to the pitcher, in case he broke. Never, ever just throwing. And when it happened once, I freaked out. And then I couldn't feel my hand. I tried to do it again. I couldn't throw it back to him. Told my coach that my arm hurt. I didn't want to catch anymore. He knew what was going on, I think, because he moved me to left field. And I think about it often, even like catching now. And what solves it is not caring. Being like, But it's hard to say that when you're younger because everyone's like, you're pumping up the competition so much, in the game. Like it's more tense. But now I do things to prevent it. So I know it's really on the mental side, not the physical side. Like for example, if I do it first throw of a day, I'll know it's because I didn't stretch out my forearms or whatever, before. And so I'll do that, and then I'll kind of work it in. Yeah, I guess that moment at Dublin High, I mean, shoulda, woulda, couldas, but if I had never freaked out in the game, I probably would have continued to catch and I would have gone to Chabot. My first season was 2007, playing baseball again, so I spent a few years just not doing anything. I had an inkling that I could try and play professional baseball, but at the time, I had no idea about the resources, and I was scared to, again, to put myself out there, having not had training and whatnot. I started traveling for work, and so that kind of threw a wrench in trying to play, because my daughter had ear problems, and so I had to pay for 2 surgeries that were pretty pricey, in my health, and my coverage at the time couldn't get it. So I had to work and travel and make more money. Because when my daughter was born in 2003, I knew that my priorities were different, and I couldn't just be gone. Because I knew that if I tried to play pro ball, I could have probably played in the minors for sure for a while. Maybe played professional if I caught some good coaching, had some good moments, and played well. But, because I was somewhat realistic about it. But I knew I wouldn't be around. And so I didn't want to do that. And I knew that my dad wasn't around, and so I made the choice to be around for my daughter. God works kind of crazy in your life because, I screwed up and I couldn't play professional baseball. If I would have made that kind of money, it probably would have been the downfall of my life. You know what I mean? But I played in NABA for 10 years, and that's been my baseball. And I couldn't have asked for anything better. I've had so many great moments in our league. I've had so many great games, like pivotal games, like pro-type games where like you're focused and like the intensity and the magnitude, the field you're on, everything. I've had those moments. I'm trying to be what I wish my dad was to me, to my kids, and it's worked out for my daughter. And for my son, I'd like to be able to still play so he can see me play. And he's 3 now, so he's watched me play, but he won't remember it till he's like 6. I would like to be able to play. My goal is to be able to play in the father-son tournament, which they have every year in Arizona in the fall with him.